What's up, guys? Welcome to Project Freelance. This is episode 12. Today I'm going to be talking about entering contests with your work. So specifically today I'll be talking about photography because I feel like that is the easiest medium for me to share when it comes to contests online. There's obviously multiple types of things when it comes to online contests for freelancers or creators, including YouTube contests, Vimeo video contests, weekend contests. You know, there's so many things. So I'm going to be talking about a couple of those things. Primarily, I'll probably be talking about photography the most, just because, like I said, it's the easiest to explain. So if you have missed any of the past episodes of this podcast, please go back in time in the podcast archives. Go check out what I got. Season 1 is coming to an end here pretty quickly. I'm going to end it. I don't even know if I'm actually going to give you an end date or if I'm just going to keep rolling these out. But I might take, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think. Would you rather have seasons or would you rather have just a continuation of the podcast? Let me know in the comments, please, por favor. So I didn't know that entering contests as a photographer was something that you could do online up until a couple of years ago when I started to see, little posts or blog posts or, I got little spam emails about some of these things because, I was always looking for photo and video related content online. So obviously everything was targeted at like the photo industry for my email. That's how spam works. It's ridiculous. Google sells all of our information to the government. Like, it's fine. But the first photography contest site that I heard about was a site called viewbug.com, and I am still on Viewbug. You can check out if you guys want to check out any of this stuff, all the information is going to be down below in the description, and all the information you guys could possibly want other than that is over on my website, kanagoniophotography.com, which is also linked below in the podcast description. So, Viewbug. Essentially, there are thousands and thousands and millions. I don't know how many people are on the site. I don't know how many people are active on the site. Every time I go on, it seems like no matter what time of day or night it is, there's always somebody voting for something or entering something. It's massive. It is absolutely massive, and the prizes are equally as great. So essentially, these contest sites, you can have a free membership, which gives you some access to some, specific perks. And the more you enter and the more points you gain and the more contests you win, the higher up in ranking you go. And then eventually you could get, a free pro membership. And the pro membership, you pay monthly or annually, whatever you decide to do. And from there, you get to enter what is known as the pro contests. And the pro contests are where the big boy prizes are. And what I mean by that is you could get the entire Adobe Creative Suite for free. You could get a camera, like a Canon Rebel T3i. You could get gear for free for winning a contest on something you've already created, which is why there are negative sides to joining photography contests online, and we'll get to that because I feel like it's very important to talk about. But for the most part, it's a really, really great way to get your foot into the community to see, not only what your competition is like, but also to get creative ideas, because by looking at other artwork, your artwork will grow. You'll get inspiration and you'll be able to create your own form of your art. And that's pretty much why I started joining photo contests. And I was very on and off because, I'm so busy that in my mind, I jump from one thing to another, one idea to another. And right now I'm really trying to focus on staying on track with all these things that I'm trying to finish. I mean, I think I have I'm up to 10 documentaries I'm working on, or I'm about to be working on, and various other projects, 4 music videos. It's crazy. I've never been this busy and backlogged, and it's a lot, but I love it. And I also have this podcast. I'm just adding more to my plate. It's fantastic. Also studying to get my federal drone license. If you guys want information about that, if you guys want to, fly your drone for the government or for search and rescue operations, or if you want to be able to fly around airports for filming purposes, whatever it is, you can actually get an FAA approved drone license. It's a pilot's license for an unmanned aircraft. So if you guys are interested, I think I can get you a discount. Check out in the description below. There should be a link down there. I'm pretty sure I get you guys a discount, and they're having a sale right now because it's like Cyber Monday and Black Friday and all that bullshit. You guys know. So I think the same is for Viewbug. I know that I have an affiliate like link. So if you click on that link and you want to sign up and do like the pro membership and have the chance to enter these contests and win huge prizes, I'll give you that. It'll give you a discount. This isn't like a paid advertisement. This is me just trying to help you guys out. Honestly, get discounts because that's how I got into this stuff. I got discounts from other people, so I want to pass that on. And obviously, it helps me and it helps you. So if you guys are interested, there's that situation. Also, Viewbug is not the only contest site. There's multiple, but it by far, for now, it's my favorite so far. So let me tell you a little bit more about how these contests go and why it's important for you to possibly get involved if you're thinking about it. Not only because, you get to see other cool photographers and get to know people and you get to become a part of the community, but photo contests are also a challenge. They also challenge you to create better work, to create different work, to think outside of your comfort zone. And that's something I've really enjoyed, doing when it comes to my creative work. For example, on these sites, on Viewbug, you can see the contests that are about to start that haven't even started yet, but they already have the theme and they already have like the details and the prize details and all the information for you and like the deadline. So you literally have all this information in front of you. So one of them is like, I think I just applied to like black and white minimalism or something like that. So before I saw that, before that contest started, I had seen the post, and that post made me think, oh, hey, I should enter this contest. And if I enter this contest, that means I'm going to have to go find like a subject and shoot like a black and white, minimalist shot. And I can also go back into my archives and see if I have anything that I've shot in the years past, because all my photos are my photos. I own them, so I can use them for whatever I want, whenever I want, for the duration of forever, because they're mine. So that's another really cool perk about joining these photo contests, because you do already have a library and a backlog of all this work that you've done. So that will only help you add to your arsenal of photos to enter into these contests. And Viewbug specifically, because like I said, I enjoy using this site a lot. Viewbug has a lot of really interesting perks on the platform. And man, Viewbug, if you guys hear this podcast, can you please just I would love to work with you on a sponsorship level, because I love your site and I'm literally talking you guys up like crazy right now. But hey, it's because I love you. So yeah, right now they are having a 43% discount. I don't know what that even means, but yeah, so check it out below if you want to. So some of these contests that are going on right now, there's a rule of thirds contest. So basically, if you don't know what that means, you can just click on, the contest, and it will pull up details, and then you can see people's entries into the contest, and it literally shows you and tells you what you will win. So for example, that rule of thirds contest I just talked about, you could win a Nikon D3300, which is that's you winning a new camera. And there's another one for rain, like the contest is to capture the rain. Whoever does it the best can win a backpack, or you can win like a 50 millimeter lens. You can win some LED lights. You can win a Sigma 70 to 300 millimeter lens. You can win a mobile printer, an aluminum tripod, mystery prizes. You can win all kinds of stuff on here. You can win a Fuji Instamax Mini 90, Canon EOS 77D. So, I mean, there are amazing perks to being a part of these contests. So, like I said, the free contests, your prizes aren't going to be as big. Like a lot of the contest prizes will be like exposure, or, you could get like some tutorials for free, or a gift card bundle, or, some LUTs, some free LUTs, some free, how do I explain what LUTs are? For in layman's terms, basically filters, basically in layman's terms, they're basically filters that you can manually adjust and, create your own look, essentially. Yeah. So there's so many things. Like one of the contest prizes, what the contest is called Once Upon a Time, and the prize is an iPhone X. So, I mean, if you're interested, there's 2 days left in that contest. So, like I said, I'm going to put all of that down below. And the other cool thing about Viewbug is that they have a sponsorship with Adobe. And so they get to cross promote each other, which means you get discounts on Adobe products if you are an Adobe user or want to be. And Adobe is, the editing suite that, it's one of the industry standards. There's all kinds, but mostly you're going to hear of people using Adobe, the Adobe suite. So on Viewbug, there's also little adverts for you to become like a contributor to Adobe Stock. And Adobe Stock is basically a stock photo and I think video library that you can, put your own content on and get paid when people use it in their films or in their projects, whatever it may be. So yeah, Viewbug is fantastic. I love using the site. And you can like leave people messages. So it's a really good way to network. And I've started to really get into, networking and, not like cheating the system, but using the system to my advantage by reaching out to people that are already there. If you don't know what that means, it's a business idea in which you basically sell to people that are already following you. So the people that are following me, I will like message them because everybody likes to, talk to a human, especially nowadays when nobody talks to people. But I've started to, message people that follow me and say, hey, thank you for following me. Like, this is what I'm about. This is what I do. If you dig it, awesome. Check it out. If you're like-minded, you're a photographer like me, maybe check out this podcast. Or, there's so many different things that have worked when it comes to like social media and stuff like that. So not only does Viewbug give you a chance to enter contests for real prizes like cameras and lenses, but you also get to see like the statistics of your profile and of your photos, and you can see like the demographics of your fans. But not only can you see where they're from, you can also see the skill level that they're at. So it like breaks it up into a pie chart, and you can also see the actual cameras that your fans use. So, I mean, you have, various companies like Canon, Nikon, Sony, Fujifilm, Panasonic, etc. And you can also see how many people are looking at your profile every day and where they are. Like I said, you can see their location. And you can even, when you upload a photo on there, you can add categories. So if it's like a photo you took at night and there's like a race car, you can use their tag night, and you can use like action or city or people or whatever it is. So they have various categories that you can enter, and so it will actually show you what category your fans like most that you post. So mine is when I post people, I guess. And then it just literally breaks down everything for you. How many people gave you an award, how many people looked at your profile, how many people followed you, everything. It's amazing. And you also get points every time you get voted up or every time you win a contest. So you get points, and the more points you get, the more exposure you get. You guys kind of get the picture. It's basically, it becomes a popularity contest, but in order to actually win these contests, it's also like working another job, because you have to be constantly, pushing your content and voting for people. And, you can even cheat the system and go vote for people, but don't actually even like look at the photos. You just click a bunch of photos, and then when you have like a maximum amount that you can submit at a time. So it's like, I think it's like 50 photos you can submit as your favorites or whatever you're voting for. You can basically just keep doing that over and over and over and over again, and that will help you gain your exposure. But I mean, that questions, I guess people question the authenticity of the website, but I feel like that's probably what most people do because it's so simple. Like, it's right there. So that is Viewbug. If you guys are interested in joining that, like I said, I have like an affiliate discount code thing in the description. And Viewbug, what's up? What's up? How you doing? These contests, there's so many people that enter these contests, you guys. Like, it really teaches you and shows you how saturated the photography community is. And now I'm going to go over to another site that is a little bit more, I would say, competitive, I guess. And it's a little bit more of a, job kind of submission process and voting process and growth process than Viewbug is. So this one is called Guru Shots. And I found Guru Shots because it was recommended actually like by Viewbug, or it was like attached as like a similar website or something. So Guru Shots is essentially the same kind of thing. You have challenges that are timed, so you have like 7 days to enter the challenge. You can see there's different tiers. So you have your newbies, which everyone that starts on the site starts out as a newbie, and you can grow through the ranks by getting hundreds and millions of like voting points and contest points. You can grow through the ranks, and the top tier is a guru. And basically what a guru is, it's pretty much the whole idea of the site is that anybody can potentially grow and become a guru of photography. And so everybody begins as a newbie, and you, like, as you show your determination and as your work gets voted up and you win contests, the status of guru, you become a guru, and you get all these perks that go along with it, which means you get access to a lot of things that photographers see necessary. So for example, you could get Adobe Cloud software for free. You could get all kinds of stuff. And so yeah, everybody starts out as a newbie. So right now I'm actually as a newbie, and I'm just about at the rookie stage. So that's exciting. So you continue to grow, and as you do, your photos get more exposure. And because the website's trying to make money, and this is just me telling you all of the information about the site before you decide to either go check it out for free, or if you decide to check out the pro version that is paid. On these sites, they always have little perks. It's almost like an iPhone app. So there's like in-app purchases. So it's the same kind of thing. So this website, they try to make it fun. So they have these things called autofills. And basically what an autofill is, when you enter contests, so right now I think I'm currently entered in like 15 contests, something like that. So I just enter a lot of contests, and you can use the same photo for, all of the relevant contests. It doesn't matter. And basically what autofill does, it's similar to the voting process in Viewbug, where like I said, you can just go and literally click on anything you want and then just max it out and then submit the votes, and then just keep doing that in a cycle so that you like gain more exposure, because basically it moves your photo up in the ranking as you vote for more people. So autofill on Guru Shots, you click autofill, and I think you get one for free per day or per 24 hours or something. So you click autofill, and it automatically fills your votes up without you actually voting. So like, again, that kind of questions the authenticity of the site and of the voting and contest like prize process. But I mean, what are you going to do? That's how you make money on a site. So you can buy more autofills. So let me see. I think you can buy a max of 50 autofills per day. And if you buy 50 of them, it's $57 roughly. So about $60 for 50 autofills. And you might say like, holy shit, why would I want to pay $60 for that? If you think about the math, and when I started out on the site, and I haven't like put any money into this because like, I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm at a level where I'm ready to do that. But yeah, so if you spend, $60 on 50 of these autofills, and you get your photo boosted up to the top and it stays at the top, and you start winning contests, you could win $400 your first contest. So there goes that $60 you spent. So it is kind of like an investment, but you have to be prepared to spend a lot of money and possibly lose a lot of money. Because again, I don't want to compare it to gambling, but I mean, it kind of is, especially when it comes to like these autofills that I'm talking about, because are people actually voting for the photos, or are they just paying for, like automated votes? So, but I fucking love Guru Shots. So at the end of the day, regardless of how you feel about paying for, a boost, that's how they make money. And I can't say that I don't respect it, because I get it. And then they also have keys. There's another thing called keys, and they're like boosts. So basically you can unlock little boosts. You can boost your photos, which is the same kind of thing as sitting there and pushing vote a million times, but it's faster. So you can buy keys. Keys are the same thing. So it's going to be 30 keys for $53. And it's the same kind of thing. You do get like free boosts and free keys and free whatever, like every once in a while. So I actually boosted a couple of my photos, and it definitely does push you to the top. Right now I'm in like the highest category of this indoor contest, and I used a photo that I shot in an insane asylum like 2 years ago. So I mean, like I said, you can literally use stuff you already have. So if you guys want to check these contests out, it's actually a really cool way to get into this world and to see, you know, who else in the world is at or above your level. I love getting inspiration from this site. And the other cool thing about Guru Shots is that they'll have these like speed challenges, and the speed challenges last about, you know, like I don't know, maybe 72 hours, something like that. And so this week, the speed challenge, there's 64 hours left, and the speed challenge is black and white selfies. So I'm probably going to enter that because I have my fair share of black and white selfies. But again, what is a selfie? What kind of selfie are they talking about? Are they talking about like a professional like photo selfie? Or are they talking about a stupid selfie on your phone? Like, that's the thing with these. It's super vague. And let me see if I can actually get any more information on this, because I want to know about this. Okay, so it says you can either submit self-portraits you took of yourself or other people taking self-portraits. So, and then it also has like a link to inspiration, and some of these contests you can enter 4 to 5 photos, and if you pay more money or if you get upgrades or if you gain more exposure, you can also get perks such as extra uploads. So you can enter 5, 6, 7, however many you have photos into a contest. So there are a lot of perks to, working and pushing your content and voting and entering these contests, because it will obviously gain you exposure, gain you followers who will pay attention to your things, and you'll enter into more contests. And it's just, I think it's a great way to get started. But now's the halfway point in the podcast where I get to tell you the bad things about online contests. And I think the number one thing is the one thing that I'll talk about, and I'm pretty sure you guys won't want me to say anything else after this, but the number one reason, in my opinion, of why online contests for photography or video or anything it is, but I'm specifically talking about photography because it's one of the easiest to get away with. People will steal your shit. People will take your stuff off of websites from these contests, and they will submit them to whatever it is, magazines, newspaper articles, Adobe stock photos. They will take your photos and they will claim them as their own and make money off of them. And that probably makes you not want to join any of these contests and take all of your content off the internet. But that's the sad truth. That's the sad reality of this business. People are going to take your stuff, or they're going to try. And if you haven't dealt with it before, I mean, you are lucky, but just be prepared that it might happen, because, there's a lot of content online. So how is every magazine going to be able to authenticate whose photo is whose without you, trying to protect yourself? And obviously we do that by using things like copyright and whatever. But just keep in mind that if you're posting content online, somebody might try to take it. And obviously sites like Viewbug and Guru Shots, and I'm sure a couple or all of the, I don't know how many, the other photography contest sites, they do try to implement security measures. For example, Viewbug, you are not allowed to right click, like right clicking on a photo is disabled, so that you can't, save the photo, because, most of the time when you do that, you can save almost the, original max resolution of that photo, which means you could then do whatever you want with that photo and claim it as yours, which is super messed up. But it's been done before. So Viewbug disables right click, but that doesn't mean that people can't like screenshot it and pass it off. You know what I mean? So like I said, keep that in mind when you're joining these contests. Put your watermark on your photos. You're allowed to do that. There's no rule. Actually, there's actually a box that you can tick that says if you have a watermark on your photo or not. So that is something that we photographers try to do when we put things online or put things out there where the public has the ability to get their hands on that. So yes, watermark your stuff. Please, when you're submitting stuff to people, watermark it or put like a time code over top of a video. Just do something to make sure people don't take your stuff, because trust me, it's not fun. I have never had my stuff stolen to my knowledge, but I have had friends that have gone through it and it is not a good time. I've had friends tell me that magazines have stolen their photos, and photography is one of those industries where people don't appreciate what you do. And I feel like most creative industries are like that, but I feel like, photography people, everyone thinks that they can do what we do. That's the issue. Everyone thinks that they can do what we do and they can't. But you know what? That's cool. They don't get it. They don't have to get it. Photo contests online. It's a good place to start. It really is. I highly recommend it for anybody. You could be a complete amateur that is shooting off of a freaking BlackBerry phone if you wanted to. I mean, there's so much opportunity on these sites, guys. And like I said, you don't have to pay for this stuff. But if you want to, there are cheaper ways to do it. As I said at the beginning, I don't want to give you guys a spiel because this isn't an ad, but if you guys want a discount, description. So that being said, I want to know if you guys have tried any other sites. I know there are actually a lot of them out there, but the other thing is, like, I don't want to try to spread myself across every website and every contest because it's really hard to keep up with all that stuff. And I already have so much going on. So if you're interested in other sites, I know there's like Click and Lifeframer, Proify, Photo Contest Insider, which is obviously, that's one of the main ones. They have like over 160 photo contests. It's crazy. And it depends like on your location. But there's also like international contest gamers. It is like, it's said to be like the world's largest photo contest site. So, I mean, if you guys are interested, there will be links below. Go check them out. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you want me to talk about next week on Project Freelance. You can find me on social media at Anagonio Photography, which is also my website. And just want to let you guys know that there is a little music video that I created that is out on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/justtheletterK. It is for a little band called The Frequency Within. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you next week.